AB 639 seeks voter approval to restructure $600 million of existing federal Veterans Bond Authority to construct, renovate, or rehabilitate multifamily, transitional, and supportive housing for homeless vets and veterans at risk of homelessness and their families. Senate amendments clarify definitions, strengthen the program structure, and provide fiscal safeguards to ensure better program oversight. Earlier this morning, we held a moment of silence for those who died 12 years ago on September 11th in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania. And we remember the lines, many hours long, of our fellow Americans who gave blood that day or donated relief to organizations or charities that volunteered their assistance. What we cannot forget is the brave men and women who serve in our armed forces, who fought bravely and valiantly in Iraq and Afghanistan, and who are even now returning home and continuing their fight. They've taken on enormous burdens and made tremendous sacrifices. Many of them were injured physically, and many more carry the scars of their service in conflict. These brave men and women need our support and our assistance as they transition back into civilian life. And that commitment must extend to those veterans who suffer the wounds of earlier conflicts as well. As our veterans from every background and from all walks of life struggle with physical and emotional disabilities that lead to increased risk of suicide, high rates of unemployment, and in many instances homelessness, we know we must act. The statistics are staggering. California has more homeless veterans than any other state in the nation. Los Angeles is ground zero, but San Diego and San Francisco are also amongst the 10 cities with the highest concentration of homeless vets. And an increasing number of our younger vets and women veterans coming home find themselves and their families in homelessness at rates even higher than Vietnam-era counterparts. AB 639 helps California fulfill its debt of gratitude to our state's veterans and ensures that we lead the way in meeting the President and Secretary of Veterans Affairs' charge to end homelessness amongst our vets by 2015. AB 639 received unanimous bipartisan support when it left the Senate, as it did when it left the Assembly, so I ask for your concurrence on behalf of our millions of veterans here in the state of California.